Hassan Ahmed says his wife, brother, sister-in-law and nephew were all killed by an airstrike that hit their home in western Mosul in June. He says ISIL fighters threatened to kill them if they tried to leave, and that ISIL snipers used the roof of their house a couple of hours before the bomb hit.
I heard my wife screaming, "Please save me." She was trapped between two giant concrete blocks. She couldn't move. She was still alive, but struggling to breathe. As I moved towards her, I heard a child screaming under the rubble where I stood. I started digging. I dug out my 1-year-old niece. As I took her out, I heard my wife screaming that our son was under the rubble near her. I managed to dig out my son, and I tried to break up the rubble trapping my wife, but I couldn't. She died after an hour in front of me.
It's not known exactly how many people were killed during the near 9-month battle for Mosul, but what is becoming clear is that many civilians lost their lives while they were being held as human shields by ISIL. And meanwhile, bodies are being discovered under the rubble in Mosul every day. Civil defence teams have begun clearing the debris in western Mosul. Tens of thousands of homes were destroyed in the fighting. Corpses are put into bags and loaded onto trucks. A civil defence worker described how an ISIL fighter appeared from a partly destroyed building close by.
We came to remove dead families buried under the rubble in the old city. While we were working, we heard noises from one of the houses. We called out, "Is anyone there?" Suddenly an ISIL fighter appeared with hand grenades and wearing a suicide belt. Our role is humanitarian. We are not the army, so we had to pull out from the area quickly.
It's been 2 months since Hassan's home was destroyed. The bodies of his sister-in-law and niece remain buried under the rubble. Digging them out takes time, he says, and I don't have enough money to have them removed sooner. Charles Stratford, Al Jazeera, Northern Iraq.